Stop the presses. Stop the presses. We actually have some big news in the real estate industry. So my name is Ed Huck with Keller Williams Citywide here in Westlake, Ohio. And big news, the interest rates are coming down finally. So I'm here to give you your August 2024 real estate market update in under 5 minutes. And let's dive into this. So inflation seems to be under control. So the Federal Reserve has been really happy with the inflation numbers lately. And everybody expects the Fed to lower the interest rates when they meet next month. Employment is ticked up a little bit, which actually is weird that they feel is okay, which means that they've raised interest rates enough to slow the economy down from getting overheated. So it looks like they're going to lower the rates. So what happens is interest rates for mortgages have already expected this lowering of the prime rate. So they've already started to lower. So as of the middle of last month, interest rates were about 7, right at about the 7% number. Now for a 30-year fixed, you can get about a 6.5. And for a 15-year rate, you're under 6, which is great to see finally. So that's great big news. So it's exciting to see that rates are starting to finally trickle down. Number of new listings is actually flat. So the number of new listings for sale this year to date versus last year to date is flat. The available homes to purchase now, though, is actually up, which means some of those new listings aren't selling as fast as they were before. When you compare it to last year. So things have slowed down maybe a tiny bit as far as homes going under contract, which is what you see here. So homes pending, so when they went under contract, that's down about 3%. Homes transferred year to date you could pretty much call it flat. It's 0.8% down, which I would say is flat when you're looking at 10,000 units that have transferred. So this year still feels a lot like last year. Except we're starting to see a tiny bit of slowdown for our homes going under contract. Average prices are still up versus last year. So we're tracking right at about 5.5% when we look at the first 7 months of this year versus the first 7 months of last year. I love to look at the rolling 12 because I think that gives us an even better guide of what's been going on. So the previous 12 months versus the previous 12 months to that. And it's about the exact same. It's tracking at about 5.4%. So appreciation rates have cooled down from where they were a couple of years ago and 10, 11, 12% range in some communities. So I know that feels great when you're looking to sell your house, but overall, as far as affordability goes, we'd like to see this appreciation rate in kind of this 4 and 5 range. Average asking prices. The average asking price year to date, that's missing a 3 there. It should be 374,000 versus 354,000. So that's up about 5.6%. The rolling 12, it's interesting, is actually up about 11%. So sellers, what I see that is sellers may be getting a little greedy. That also does consider new construction because a lot of new construction is put into our MLS. So you will see that, and maybe that's what's pushed that number up, but we'll have to continue to see. But what we really like to see is the average sale price is ticked up about 5.5%. Days on market. So things are actually selling a little bit quicker, but we're only looking at 2 days. So again, when you look at 39 versus 41, even though that is, about 5% down, I would still consider that about flat. Months worth of inventory. So what this still says, it's this very, very strong seller's market. It's currently taking 1.5 months for us to sell our total inventory we have available today versus last year was 1.4 months. So in review, mortgage rates are headed down. I can still tell you homes in great shape. or homes with first floor master bedrooms or ranches are selling very quickly. One of the last few listings we had, multiple offers, well over asking price. So the market is still hot for the right houses. If you have the right houses, there's still a shortage of new construction in the area. And, we look to see it's going to continue to be this way for a while. So if you have any specific questions, please reach out to us. We're here for you. If your realtor does not know this data, and most of them don't, sadly enough, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you out, and enjoy the rest of your summer. Take care. Thanks.